Hi, my name is Ryan. I'm a student at Nightingale College. Today I'll be performing the skill of a sterile dressing change on a central line catheter. First thing I'll do is knock on the door, enter, I grab my kit to make sure it comes into the room with me before entering, perform hand hygiene. I put a mask on myself, and I would instruct the patient to wear a mask and turn their head away also. There you go, sir. I'll put a mask on, explain them what the procedure we're doing, check the name, date of birth, check the wristband, all that stuff before doing this. Then I will put my gloves on. Non-sterile gloves, just regular gloves. And we're gonna take a look at the site here. We're gonna be removing it first. So to remove it, I'm going to use my non-dominant hand to hold the tubing and then eventually the catheter here. Make sure it doesn't move. I'm going to peel up on the edges first and get all the corners off. And then when we go to remove the tegaderm, the dressing from the site, we're going to be lifting upward in a steady motion parallel with the skin. Work on these corners here. All right, get the corners. All right, so we've got the corners up. We're gonna pull up parallel with the skin, all the sides here. Make sure our catheter is held there. Dispose of that in our trash. I'm going to visually look at the site here, make sure there's no redness, swelling, no purulent drainage, no foul smells, and no signs of infection. The site looks good. So next we're going to take our gloves off. Dispose of them. I'll perform hand hygiene again. Then I'm going to open up my sterile kit here. I'm going to open up our central line dressing kit away from me. Fold over so this doesn't back on us again. I'm going to remove the sterile gloves, lay them down, left, right, just grabbing the 1-inch barrier on the gloves. And I'm going to open them up. And take my non-dominant hand, again, just grabbing the 1-inch barrier, the 1-inch edge of it. Take my non-dominant hand, grab the part of the cuff, take my dominant hand and slide it in. Then take my dominant, now sterile hand, grab the inside of the cuff on the non-dominant hand glove, maintaining sterility here. I'll make sure they fit good. All right, now I'm going to reach back into my kit. I'm going to grab my chlorhexidine swab and I'm going to grab the tweezers. I'm going to use the tweezers to firmly grab the end of the tubing. I'm going to use the chlorhexidine swab. I'll pop it, and I'm going to clean for 30 seconds in a back and forth motion around the site here. So I'll do that for a full 30 seconds around the site, the same size as our sterile dressing that we're going to apply will be. And we're going to let it dry completely. I'm going to go up and down the tubing. All 4 sides. I guess 4 sides wouldn't make a tube, make it a square. It would be all sides of the tube. I'm going to dispose of that, not going over any of our sterile field. That's in our trash. I'm going to lay this down so all the sterile parts are still on the sterile surface. Dispose my tweezers. I'm going to grab our sterile dressing. Dispose of the end, still keep a sterile field. This is going to go down over this site. I'm going to make sure the catheter is still visible and the insertion site still visible. I'm going to press down on it here. I'm going to remove the barrier on this. I'm still helping it stick down with our sterile glove. Dispose of that. I'm going to, now we don't mind breaking sterility. I'll get rid of that. I'll keep this part. I would save this for trashing it. Write down our initial and date and time of the dressing change. Pull that off. Toss it up there and put this on the barrier here of the dressing so you can see when it was changed last. Get rid of my sterile gloves. Get rid of all my trash. I would do this before I got rid of the gloves. I perform hand hygiene. So our patient, thank you, document what we've done, and voila, we've done a sterile dressing change of a central line catheter.